Starting lineups tonight. First, for the Warriors, sophomore number 3, Randy Allison. Junior number 4, Ellie Kress. Junior number 5, Kate Rosen. Junior number 23, Brenna Peterson. And junior number 25, Nora Eggert. The Warriors are coached by Jan Eggert, assisted with Brad Kress and Madison Zimmer. And now for the Pirates, starting lineup. Junior number 5, Megan Schaefer. Senior number 12, Madison Schaefer. Senior number 14, Renee Toon. Senior number 15, Tracy Chanel. And freshman number 21, Piper Olson. The Pirates are coached by Troy Olson, Trevor Thompson, Molly Gillen, and Samuel Willis.
So confirmed. We were wondering last night if he called her Samuel Willis, and heard it loud and clear tonight. So welcome back to Grantsburg, Clear Lake and Grantsburg fans, as we get set to embark on another West Lakeland Conference journey here from Grantsburg. Grantsburg boys won the opening game, and Grantsburg girls win the opening toss. This is going to be a heck of a game, just the same as the last one was. And Piper Olson gets the start again. 2 games in a row for Piper. And Renee Tews controls the ball. Here's Tracy Chanel. Back up top to Schaefer. Over to Megan, who had a great game last night against Luck. Excited to see her play, but that one is tipped away. Renee Tews on the defense. And through a tough defense, and that one's up and good. That was Kate Rosen. Rosen is second on the team in scoring to Nora Eggert. Kate averages about 8, almost 9 points per game, 8.8. And she already has 2, can't connect on that free throw, so it's 2-0. Clear Lake. My name is Bob Rombach. Stacy Coy is on the camera, so thank you to her, filling in for Nick, who's normally here. Nick Rombach, he's on a cruise. Hard to blame him. Here's Megan kicking it out to Big Sis, but Maddie met nicely by Madison. Ooh, Maddie and Madison. That ball's taken, and jump ball, alternating possession arrow pointing for Clear Lake, so they'll have the ball. Brenna Peterson wearing the long sleeves right at half court there. Grantsburg in half court trap. This is Rosen getting it across. Madison. That's Brandy Madison. Peterson outside, sidestepping, now handing it off to Peterson. Getting it back is Madison. Clear Lake, a very good team. They are 7-1 in the conference, 10-3 overall. Grantsburg also 7-1 in the conference, 9-3 overall. Very similar teams, almost exactly the same records. And Piper Olson skies for the rebound. That's, like I said last night, if you were with us, Piper can really jump. You don't see that as often in the girls' game. So the height plus the leaping ability. And there's a shot off the back of the iron. Tracy Chanel, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Grantsburg. 2-0 Clear Lake on a kind of action-packed start here, just about 2 minutes into the game. Grantsburg full court. And they knock it out of bounds. Megan Schaefer gets a hand on it. So good defensively is Megan. And it was fun to see her go off offensively last night. Here's Madison. Megan got a hand on that one. Ooh, very close. Press, and that one's taken away. Megan Schaefer, layup is good. Schaefer gets the scoring started for the Pirates after taking it away from the Clear Lake offense. Lobbed to Rosen, loose ball, and Chanel picks it up, gets it over to Megan. Megan eyes up behind her back. Gets it over to Twos. Twos for three. No. Rebound. Olsen is there. Up and no good, but Piper will go to the line for two. That's one foul apiece now. And the foul is going to be on Ellie Kress. Three players come to the sideline. The Schaefer sisters and Twos. Tracy Chanel's looking like, where's my invitation? She's all right. Free throw by Olsen is good. Piper had a good offensive night last night as well, scoring in double digits, and I'm sure leading the team in rebounds. Grantsburg with the luxury of height this year, and for the next few years they will. Free throw, good. 4-2, Grantsburg leads. 2 points for Piper, 2 points for Megan. Again, getting the pressure on the ball in the backcourt. Good job by Clear Lake to get through it. Those are toes on the line, and she got it to go, though. Nice shot by Brenna Peterson. Her first points of the night. It's 4-4. Olsen at the free throw line. Back out to Twos. Now Schaefer dumping it to Olsen. Olsen, nice spin move, got herself open, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. High off the glass, no good. Peterson with the rebound. Tough pass, good job by Rosen to secure it. That was down on her thighs and her knee level. She was able to get the ball back. Another kind of loose ball here for Eggert. Trapping in the corner and a foul, offensive foul. A little bit out of control, I think, was Madison. Brandy Madison, offensive. She threw her elbow, as you could see the officials say. And now that height is going to come in as Tracy Chanel sits down Piper Hicks. So the Piper girls out there, the Schaefer girls, the Piper girls, and Renee. Megan, over to Twos. Into Olsen. Olsen, tough shot. High off the glass and good. Piper Olsen with 4, and Grantsburg takes the lead, 6-4. More pressure. Eggert gets it over the timeline. And then she finds Madison. Clear Lake with the ball. Peterson to the rack. No good. Rebound. Olsen stole it on that rebound. Drops it off to Megan. Megan just flies down the court. And that is going to be a foul on Madison. You can see the frustration from Brandy there. And now Ruby Rango will come in, so will Whitney Myers. And Ruby will come in for Piper Olsen. Coming out of the game is Brandy Madison as Caitlin Teljohn comes into the game for Clear Lake. Renee Twos also out. That's 2 fouls on Brandy Madison. Thank you, Stacy, for seeing that. Megan. Ooh, tried to get it down to Hicks. A little no look. But Clear Lake ready for that. Kate Rosen brings it up the court. Teljohn back up top. And now it's Peterson. Press. Peterson. This is Teljohn. First substitute in the game for Clear Lake. Shot up. And Grantsburg. Ruby Rango with the block. And a timeout called. The height for Grantsburg. 30-second timeout for the Pirates. That's kind of the story of the boys' game. And now the girls' game as well. Grantsburg with some height on the floor. Last night, as I'm looking down, it looks like Megan is getting something checked out by Renee. Oh, She had her fingernail clippers out. Getting a manicure on the side, I guess. Just kidding. But last night against Luck, it was a blowout, but Megan played well, got the Russ Erickson Player of the Game. Can she repeat tonight? We will see. Stay tuned to the end of the night. Russ Erickson, of course, someone everybody from Grantsburg knows and has had contact with, passed away. Here's a three-pointer for Witt. No good. What a rebound. Shot up. Can't get it to go, though. And that's going to go out of bounds. No, it's not. Peterson snags it. Nice job by Brenna. And now she's going to lead the charge down the court. That shot is a foul as Ruby got a piece of her arm. Anyway, just to finish it up, Russ Erickson, a fixture here in Grantsburg, passed away a couple of weeks ago. So we've decided to create a way to honor and memorialize him with the Russ Erickson Player of the Game. Last night it went to the number 5s against Luck for the boys and girls game. Megan and Zach. Second free throw, good. 6-all now, 12.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Renee off the bench, she'll come in at the next whistle. Madison for 3, it's on point, just off. Good distance, but just off. And the ball quickly up to Eggert. Eggert through traffic and good. Nice control there by Nora Eggert. Clear Lake up by 2, a miss there for Grantsburg. Peterson clears the board. Kress to Eggert, back to Kress. Eggert for 3, splashdown. Eggert now with 7 points on the night. It's 11-6, Clear Lake. Told you the standings are the Ruby, and it's a jump ball. Yep, gonna be a jump ball. That'll be Grantsburg's ball. We have a quick tick here. Let's look at the standings real fast. Clear Lake and Grantsburg both 7-1 as Ringo and Myers come out. No, I'm sorry, Piper Hicks comes out. So here we go, back to the action. Piper Olsen back in for Grantsburg. Underneath to Ringo. She is collapsed on, still gets a shot off. Can't get it to go, though. To the rack, it's blocked, and then out of bounds off of Clear Lake. Ruby Ringo with another block. Is that 2 for Ruby? 2 blocks for Ruby. Not quite halfway through the first half. Here comes Madison. Madison Schaefer brings it across on the logo. 2s. Olsen. Oh. Turnover on the Pirates. Here's Kress with 2s, giving her some token pressure. Kress. Clear Lake has done a good job with the ball. Wow, what a play by Megan. Up and 1 for Megan Schaefer. What a play, underhand. You can take another look at that beauty. Hopefully we can see how close it was. Yeah, we can. Good camera work, Stacy. Up and good. Great play by Megan. She lost that. Oh, no. Jeepers, Robert. This is the free throw. Stepping back and then passing it to Kress was Peterson. Back to Peterson. Brenna. Hey, Clear Lake fans, is she related to Riley? Riley had a great season last year, graduated, and that's off of Clear Lake out of bounds as it banged around there. I recognize the Peterson name, obviously, pretty common name, but is it a relation to Riley? Lobbed underneath and too far. Grantsburg trying to get the ball inside, unsuccessfully the last 2 trips. 2 offensive sets that they've tried to do. They had a fast break from Megan in between. Trying to get the ball into Ruby, but that one was a little too high. Good press break. Oh, Megan launches it into the Lozier section. Back into the game, Brandy Madison with 2 fouls. Tracy Chanel also back in and in for the first time. Number 31. I'm sorry, I don't have 31's number in the roster here. We'll get that number at halftime unless somebody wants to help me out. Who's number 31? Off of Grantsburg, out of bounds. John said Riley's sister. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Appreciate that. So the Peterson basketball gene is strong. Here's twos. Finding Olsen. Olsen, that's a tough shot, but she gets it to go about 14 feet out. 6 points for Olsen. She leads Grantsburg. Oh! Kellen Hayden with the bucket. You could hear the travel calls from the stands. They don't have whistles, though, so they don't get to call it. Olsen, same spot, different tactic, no good that time. 13-10, the score here. Clear Lake on top, 9:16 left to go, first half. Madison, and it's Kress. Back to Madison. Kind of weaving around, Hayden kicks it out. This is Teljohn. Teljohn again. She loses the handle and she hits the ground hard. The 3 girls around her, 2 from Grantsburg, 1 from Clear Lake, concerned, but she is up and moving. And it'll be Clear Lake ball off of Grantsburg. 8:50 left to go, 3-point lead for the visiting squad. Madison making her way through, tough, and she's gonna draw the foul from Olsen. Looked a little out of control. Is that what you were saying? Little dramatic. Nah, she's a quick one, that Madison is. So she'll go to the line for 2. That's the 3rd foul on Grantsburg, and the free throw is good. Her first point of the night. Hey, want to say thank you and a shout out to the guys who do the Clear Lake live stream for the school. Absolutely phenomenal. It's really fun to listen to them. And there's 31, player to be named later, with the rebound and the kick out, keeping that miss alive for Clear Lake. They have a 4-point lead, looking for more. Here's Madison. Long 3 put up, no good, and that's going to go out of bounds. That was Hayden on the 3-point attempt. 8:24 to go, and a substitution coming in as Eggert comes in for Hayden. Here's twos. Grantsburg down by 4. Nice touch pass inside to Olsen. Olsen moved her back, her pivot foot, and got called for the travel. Just slid it a little bit. Brenna back into the game, and she'll check in for Teljohn. Grantsburg back to some pressure. Good job by Eggert. Madison, and now Peterson. Oh, that's through the hands of Kress, but Grantsburg was in retreat. Madison was on her, but she was kind of following her, couldn't get back to the ball. Madison, and the ball is loose, taken by Megan. It's 3-on-2, Schaefer to the rack. What a play! Megan Schaefer with 6. And she is working hard both ends of the court. She has a couple of fast break points and another good job by Madison to draw the foul. She's kind of, her head looks like it's on a little wobble there. So in her big French braid, is that French braid or is that just a braid? Goes flying around. Olsen's going to come out. That's the first foul on twos. 31 is Shelby Meyer, a freshman for Clear Lake. John, you are a fount of information. Thank you very much. And we'll be sure to note that. This is Kress. Eggert. Oh, nice pass underneath. All alone and the easy bucket. Kate Rosen has 4 now. Madison over to Hicks. Hicks loses the handle. Lobs it back up top. Just under 7 minutes to go here. Lobbed underneath to Rango. Rango off the glass and good. And a whistle and a timeout called by Grantsburg. 16-14, under 7 minutes to go. Let's take a look at Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, thank you, Burnett Medical Center, and all of our awesome sponsors running at the bottom of the screen. We have a second, we can look at what's coming up for these two squads and where they've been so far. Both teams, again, 7-1. Both have just 3 overall losses. Grantsburg goes to Frederick on Friday. Clear Lake goes to Luck. Inbound is completed. Megan, look at her just take the ball, and then that's going to be a foul. Oof, that's a tough call right there. Nora Eggert is going to pick up the foul. What a hustle play by Megan Schaefer. She missed the inbounds, kind of was well out of bounds after hustling after the inbounds, then caught up to her before half court, nearly secured the ball, but then was fouled. So that's 5 fouls on Clear Lake now. Madison underneath, good pass. Ruby up off the glass and good. That's working for Grantsburg. 4 points for Rengo. And Madison with Megan shadowing her all the way across the timeline. Good job by Brandy. Now she's on the logo, nearly got her to step over into the backcourt. And again, I think Megan got a piece of that one. $16 all with 5:45 left to go. Ball is loose, but you could hear the slap all the way up here. That is going to be an easy call, and I think it was on Rengo. It was. That's the 5th foul on Grantsburg, so both teams with 5. Rengo will sit down. She has 2 fouls, and Piper Olsen will come back into the game. So Grantsburg with 2 tall players in there again, Olsen and Hicks. Long 3, actually not too long, but it is too long of a shot off the back of the iron. But long shots produce long rebounds, and Clear Lake has it. Outside another long shot, but that time it goes. Ellie Kress with her first bucket of the night, and it's a 3-pointer, and it gives Clear Lake the 3-point lead. Grantsburg moving the ball pretty quickly. Twos, lobs it into Olsen. Olsen, strong, but she's going to draw the foul. Foul, I think, is going to be on Peterson. Just kidding. It's on number 5, Kate Rosen. I am like 50% when I guess when there's traffic, and that's maybe being too generous. Here's Olsen. Free throw up and good. Seven points for Piper. Second free throw, also good. 19-18. Three-point shot, and that long rebound goes out of bounds this time. It'll be Grantsburg ball. Stick around during halftime. I don't think there's any halftime entertainment on the court, so we'll provide it. We'll do the initials game. The initials are CC. Oh, now I've messed this up somehow. Three-pointer, well off the mark. Rebound, still kind of bouncing around there. Rosen, tough shot with Olsen in her face. Grantsburg looking to take the lead on this possession. Schaefer, back to Madison, back to Megan. Twos. Good pass over to Madison. Underneath, and that ball is tipped, and it is out of bounds. Good effort by Rosen there to save it, but it had landed on the line. 4:07 left to go. Inbounded, Schaefer. Tough shot, no good. Finds the rebound, and then it's going to be a jump ball, which will go to Clear Lake. Hey, Nick, happy birthday, Nick Hansen. Seahawks fan, that's too bad. Hey, I'm a Vikings fan. I'm standing next to a Packer fan. We can all wallow. We're all watching from the couch this weekend. But hey, we get to root for Leo Chanel, who gets to play. He starts for the Chiefs. Real good shot for Leo to get a Super Bowl ring. How crazy is that? He was up here last week working out and won for Piper Olsen. Big play. Yeah, Kansas City had the bye, so before the game last Tuesday, he was up here working out with John. Wednesday, they were playing basketball with, I know Zach was playing with him, my son, and a few other guys. So pretty cool. Next time we see him, he might have a Super Bowl ring. Since she made it, they're not going to call the lane violation there. And it's 21-19. Peterson, nice pass. Eggert's shot is up and good. Good answer there by Clear Lake and ties it back up. Twos. Hicks can hit from anywhere, including there. Piper Hicks gets her first points of the night off the bench. Madison has yet to score. I'm sure that will happen soon, and Hicks is going to pick up the over the back on the entry pass, so that is 6 fouls on the Pirates. Clear Lake has 7 fouls. Back into the game is Caitlin Telljohn coming out. Brandy Madison. Grantsburg with a 2-point lead with 2:46 left to go in the first half. Rosen up top to Peterson. She's got to be quicker, and Madison does a great job as she sits down on the bottom step. Behind her back, throws it off of Peterson, and it's going to be Grantsburg ball. All the hustle you could ever want from a player is Megan Schaefer. And here's Madison. Over to Megan, dumps it underneath. Olsen, tough shot, but she gets it. Olsen having a game. The freshman has 13. That height is such a game changer for Grantsburg. 3 girls around 6 foot tall. Here's Telljohn. Eggert navigating the lane, and the shooter's touch gets it to go. Eggert with 11. Eggert, a junior. 25-23 for a clear second place in the conference. The winner of this one will have. Underneath, Olsen. Piper, another tough shot. That time it's a little short, and on the rebound, she's going to get the assault and battery charge. Or maybe just personal foul, but that is 7 on Grantsburg. So that'll be a 1-and-1. Oh, Piper has 3 now, so she's going to come out. Ruby Rango is going to come in. Whitmire is also going to come in. And the 2 tall girls, Hicks and Olsen, come out. And Piper Olsen picking up her 3rd with 1:38 left to go. I'm sure coaching staff would have liked that to not have happened. Yes, Piper is playing very well. Rosen, 2 for 2. Kate Rosen with 7 points, and a substitute comes in for Rosen, and that is Kellen Hayden. And the score is tied at 25. Just what you like to see in a big conference battle. Witt, back to 2s. Megan, back to Renee. Think Grantsburg's kind of trying to take the air out of the ball. They have the ball handlers to do it. Under a minute now. Witt. Oh, and that's going to be tapped away and out of bounds. It'll be Grantsburg ball. Ball landed out of bounds off of Clear Lake. 50 seconds left to go. So we'll see Grantsburg just kind of stall out here. Try to get the last shot in a push on Brenna Peterson underneath, pushing Rango. Really an unnecessary foul, but she can't believe it. And this will be free throw or free throws for the Pirates, as that's the 8th foul on Clear Lake. Grantsburg wasn't going to go underneath anytime soon, so tough one for Clear Lake. Rango, first one is up, and it's no good, but the rebound is going to result in a jump ball, and that goes with Grantsburg. 39.1 seconds to go. Each team in the bonus. There's Schaefer. Madison passed up the 3, as the directive is to milk the clock here. Maddie. Under 30 now. And a timeout called. Oh. What do we have there? Trying to turn up the volume. What happened? It wasn't a technical warning. So a stoppage of play, a warning to the head coach for Clear Lake. And 15 seconds left. Megan with the ball. Now 2s. 10 seconds. Madison. They double her. Myers from the right elbow. Good! Perfectly executed. And that is going to do it in the first half. Ending kind of clunkily for Clear Lake with the warning to the coach and then a basket made. Good momentum for Grantsburg going into the halftime locker room. Stats-wise, Piper Olsen leads all scorers with 13. Megan Schaefer has 6. Ruby Rango with 4. And 2 apiece for Piper Hicks and Whit Myers. For Clear Lake, Nora Eggert has 11. Kate Rosen with 7. 3 points for Ellie Kress. Brenna Peterson has 2. Brandy Madison and Kellen Hayden. Kellen has 2 and Brandy has 1. Let's say thank you to another sponsor here, and then when we come back, it is time to play the game. All righty, you guys ready? It's about time to play the game. Grantsburg leads here at halftime, 27-25. My son just texted me a cryptic message. I don't know what that means. If it's appropriate, I'll let you know what he's texting me. All right, CC is are the initials. So I'm going to give you 6 clues. Put in the comments, and I'll turn on the feed here. Let's get this. Your chat stream is ready. So when you comment, it'll show up right where you saw that go. I won't tell you what that meant. All right, so CC, I'm going to give you 6 clues and see who gets it first. Get ready to comment. You can comment on YouTube or Facebook. Ready? Away we go. Clue number 1, known for his toothbrush. Oh. Known for his toothbrush. Clue number 2, Josh Moore says credit card. Josh has been sitting here all night ready for the credit card. It is not credit card, Josh, sorry. Clue number 2, connected to Robert Downey Jr. Connected to Robert Downey Jr. Clue number 3, appeared on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century. Appeared on Time magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the 20th century. Clue number 4, connected to modern times. Connected to modern times. Clue number 5 was the Tramp. Was the Tramp. And clue number 6. Ooh, don't need it, because look at this guy go. Brody Seeger with the correct answer. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie King, sadly, wouldn't it have been good if she got the right answer right away? But no, it's Charlie Chaplin. Brody Seeger, the youngin'. Oh, Brody says his dad has the record. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The final clue was the ultimate silent film star. Brody's listening to records of Charlie Chaplin. What an old soul, as they say. All right, good job, Brody. Good job. All right, let's move on to this one. It's still CC. A little over 5 minutes left to go in halftime. We got a little bit of time. Clue number 1, depicted as mostly blue and gray. Depicted as mostly blue and gray. Clue number 2, connected to a school tax, income tax, and life insurance. Connected to school tax, income tax, and life insurance. Clue number 3. This can advance you. This can advance you. Clue number 4. Connected to a beauty contest prize. Connected to a beauty contest prize. So close. Clue number 5. Included a bank error in your favor. Included a bank error in your favor. Who's gonna get it? And clue number 6 includes a get out of jail free card. Includes a get out of jail free card. Who's got it? Ooh, this one's tougher than I thought. You got it. Stacy got it. Is anybody else going to get it? CC. Aha! Nick Hansen from the YouTube side of things. Yes, community chest. Happy birthday, Nick Hansen. Community chest. Good job. All right. Here's one. CC. Oh, Goob was just behind. There it is. Community chest. All right, we'll get this one in. Clue number 1 of CC was a moist towelette tycoon. Was a moist towelette tycoon. Clue number 2 was a hot tub repairman. Was a hot tub repairman. Clue number 3, once participated in athletics while blindfolded. Once participated in athletics blindfolded. Clue number 4, battled El Guapo. Battled El Guapo. Clue number 5. Wanted a Christmas bonus to pay for a swimming pool. Wanted a Christmas bonus to pay for a swimming pool. Nikki Olson. Bingo. Do you have it, Stacy? Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is the correct answer. Good job, Nikki. Clue number 6 was the original host of Weekend Update. Right. See more 80s stuff for you, Nikki. All right, let's see. Okay, one more. We'll go quickly through this one. Charlie got it a little bit late. CC. So I'm not going to repeat it. We're going to go kind of fast. Clue number 1, connected to He-Man. Clue number 2 was a chef. Clue number 3 was pursued by Ghostface. Clue number 4, once searched for a dolphin. Clue number 5 was the love interest of Alex P. Keaton. And clue number 6, connected to Bruce Springsteen's Dancing in the Dark. All right, we're going to call that good for the initials game tonight. Who's going to get it? Who will mop up here at the end? CC. All right. We're back at it. Let me pull that chat stream down. I did the second, thank you, Stacy. I forgot to change it to the second half in the boys' game, but I did it right away this time when I thought of it. Still nobody with the CC. You're going to kick yourselves. Aha! Woo. 2 of them came in right at the same time. Here, we'll do it real quick. Nikki Olson. Courtney Cox is correct. So Nikki owns both the 80s and the 90s. Bailey, you were so close. Right behind her, and then Charlie. But that's it, guys. Thank you for playing along. That was a lot of fun. We got ourselves a good ball game here. A 2-point lead for Grantsburg. Whitney Myers hit that 2 right before the buzzer. Chanel lobs one up top to Schaefer, back to Chanel. Tracy, that is a long arcing pass that is picked off by Kress, but she misses at the other end, so Tracy gets the rebound. Schaefer. Madison held scoreless in the first half. See if she can get things going here in the second. She is a prolific scorer and awesome from outside the arc. Here she takes it to the elbow, lobs it in. What a pass, shot up and good. That is a beautiful play for the Pirates. And that was Rengo with her 6th. 29-25 Grantsburg. Rosen, what a play, but she can't get it to go. Nice job getting through the lane, but missed the shot. And Grantsburg quickly up ahead. Twos with the ball fake. Tough shot, dumped down. Ruby, no good, and the rebound goes to Kress. Now Clear Lake, you can hear the coaches yell, go! They goed, and now they stopped. And the ball is knocked away. Feeling silly. Tough pass, Madison off the glass. Oh, she can't get it, but she might from the free throw line as she's knocked to the ground and then helped back up by Nora Eggert. And Eggert will pick up the first foul here in the second half, her 2nd personal in the game. And Schaefer. Free throw is good. So Maddie on the board. Madison averages 10.5. She's the leading scorer for Grantsburg. And still plenty of time to keep that up. She gets another one. 2 for Maddie, and it's 31-25. Grantsburg scoring the first 4 out of halftime. Twos intercepts, but can't quite keep it in play. Both of these teams play again on Friday night. Grantsburg going to Frederick, Clear Lake going to Luck. Rosen, good. Ruby swatted. She was playing good defense until she swatted that ball, or swatted at the ball, and she commits the foul on the shot. And I think that is 3 on Ruby. So both Ruby Rango and Piper Olson have 3 fouls, 2 of the tall girls for Grantsburg. Free throw is up and good. Rosen has been good from the free throw line. She's 3 for 3. Don't worry, Clear Lake fans, I'm a Grantsburg guy, so that's not an announcer's jinx no matter what happens here. Whew. Okay. 9 points for Kate. Megan. Just at some point during the game, just watch Megan move when she doesn't have the ball. I know it's easier to watch the ball as Ruby fights for a rebound and then gets fouled, but watch Megan zip around the court. There's a reason she's called Mighty Mouse. She has the nickname Mighty Mouse. Did Jeremy Burton who gave her that nickname? Any idea? Is it on her birth certificate maybe? Maybe, yeah. Ruby can't get that first one to go. And checking into the game for Clear Lake is Caitlin Telljohn. Out for a minute will be Nora Eggert. That is her 3rd foul. Little surprised that this was a shooting foul, but I can see that as well. That is no good. Rebound up for grabs, and tough call. It is going to be Clear Lake ball. 15:05 left to go. Grantsburg up by 4, and they're going to go back into the press. Masterfully done. Pirates have gotten their hand on a lot of these basketballs. Long 3, no good. Long rebound, 2s. Renee looking to go coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Rosen. This is Madison. Back up top, Kress. Peterson can't handle. It's a hard bounce pass. Madison to the rack. Oh, can't get it to go. Ruby is there, can't get it. Rebound batted around, and Kress comes away with it for Clear Lake, and she wants to run. She's on the far sideline, and she's met by a host of white jerseys, and now Clear Lake in their offense. And Rosen is going to draw the foul from Rango. Is that her 4th foul? I think it is. And Piper Olson and Whitney Myers step up, and they're going to come in. Piper for Ruby, and indeed that is her 4th foul. And out of the game as well as Tracy Chanel. So a couple girls in foul trouble, one for each team. Rango for Grantsburg and Eggert for Clear Lake. Madison. And nice job by Rosen to pop that to herself, and then I think I said Madison, I meant Rosen. Did I? Whatever. It'll be Clear Lake ball out of bounds. Crest to Teljohn. Teljohn has a little bit of space, spinning now. She'll take the shot, and she'll make the shot. Her first points of the night. She has 2, and 31-29 the score. Grantsburg with a 2-point lead. Here's Myers. Back up top to 2s, now Schaefer. Schaefer, nice dish, over to Olsen, and 1 for Piper. Great dish from Megan. And Piper Olsen adds to her game-leading 13. Now she has 15 with an and 1 situation here for the Pirates. The lefty. She has that little hitch at the top, and that's going to be a foul on 2s on the rebound. So that hitch has gotten Clear Lake to step into the lane before that time. They were able to hold off, but you could see him kind of start to lean. As long as they don't put their foot down inside the lane, they're okay. Kress. Rosen loses the handle, but to a safe area. Now she kicks it back up to Madison. Brandy wants to go against Schaefer. 2 good guards out there. Madison with Schaefer putting a lot of pressure on. That ball is off the foot, and a great job by Brenna Peterson to go gadget arm that thing and tie it up and keep possession for Clear Lake. And now talking to Brenna. Sure she'd like to just get the game going right now. That's the look I interpreted from her. Peterson in the right corner, no good. Rebound Schaefer, Madison. Now Madison past the logo, over to Myers. Quickly to Olsen. Olsen, tough shot, and she'll just miss a little bit off the glass. Oh, Megan, left-handed, and good. Timeout. Timeout called by Grantsburg, I believe. Yep, Grantsburg called the timeout. Score is now 35-29. Let's say thank you one more time to Northwood.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a four-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Back to it here. 35-29. Take a look at the standings one more time. The battle for maybe even first place here, depending on what happens with Turtle Lake. Whoever loses will be in third, that we can guarantee. And we're about ready to get the second half of the season underway. Play each team in the conference twice. Now just at the opposite venue as the first time. That ball is loose, still loose. Madison cuts her off, and she picks the ball up. Up ahead to Megan. Megan into the lane, tough shot, front of the rim, rebound, and I think it'll be Clear Lake ball off of Grantsburg. Good effort there by Madison, and a good pursuit angle for her to get that ball. 6-point lead for the Pirates. They go back into pressure mode. Ooh, and that's going to be a foul on Myers. Just couldn't get her feet going and lunged into Peterson. That's the 4th foul on Grantsburg. And back into the game is Eggert and Rosen. Out comes Hayden and Teljohn. That's the first foul on Whitney. Eggert, nice catch by Peterson. Flipped over to Kress. Kress for 3. It's on point, and it goes off the rim and over the backboard, out of bounds. 11:38 left to go. At the end of the game, we'll announce our Russ Erickson player of the game. Couple in contention tonight. Megan Schaefer is one of them. Piper Olsen's another one. Piper with 17 now. Grantsburg puts the pressure on, and it's knocked out of bounds by Megan, and Piper Hicks will come back in. And Whitney Myers comes out. Witt is a nice player off the bench. She averages about 4 points a game, I think it was. 4.8 points per game. Offers some defense. She can shoot from outside. So it's a nice player off the bench for Grantsburg in depth. Off the glass and good. What a shot by Kress. Ellie Kress now with 5. 6-point lead for Grantsburg. Renee, about half the time she would shoot that ball, but not this time. Piper Hicks, no good. Gets her own rebound. Off the back in Piper Olsen gets the rebound. Now it's up for grabs. Still, nobody has control of it. Both teams have control of it. So you can just see how that height is an absolute game changer for Grantsburg. Olsen. And the three-pointer was at Madison Schaefer. Sorry, I got a text from my siren person. And back. Oh! That looked like a lot of leather there, but a foul called on Hicks. So it's a shooting foul. Rosen has been deadly from the line. She's now 5 for 5. 40-32 now. No good. Again, I'm a Grantsburg guy, so that's not an announcer's jinx. I've read the rule book. That's what it is. Megan, no. Rebound, Piper. Olsen kicks it out to Madison. Back to Megan. Megan, back to Madison. Schaefer. Twos. Grantsburg patient on offense here. Kind of just passing it between Twos and Schaefer so far. And the trend continues, but she'll put it on the ground. Baseline. Oh, right idea. Still right idea. Neither pass found their mark. Trying to drop it in to Piper. Good defense by Clear Lake. That'll give us a second to take a break. And one more time. Physical. Welcome back. I just saw in my feed here that my good bud over in Cameron received the Wisconsin Athletic Service Award from the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association. So had to share the good news. John Griffith from Cameron, my bud. That guy, I've been treated really well wherever I've gone, so don't get me wrong, but whenever we go to Cameron, and when we started We Are Cameron, he and the staff over there, such a welcoming culture. Here's a long three by Peterson, and she rings it up. So happy to see him get recognized like that. 40-35. That's 4 points in a row here for Clear Lake to get back within 2 scores. Olsen, oh, what a play! Strong to the rim, and Piper has 19. What a great night for Piper Olsen. Strong post play for the freshman. 3 with the 2. Brandy Madison. All right, back at it. Piper Olsen that time no good, but Hicks with another offensive board, and that's what I was saying before our stuff went kaput for a second, that even on some of those shots, it's got to feel good. Even if you miss, there's a pretty decent shot. You're going to get an offensive rebound with the height that Grantsburg has. Ooh. Smart play there by Schaefer to let that go all the way in the backcourt. Oh, nice job. Scramble for the ball. Eggert comes away with it. Now Peterson in the lane. Lost the handle, still got it off the backboard. Was fouled by her own player, and then couldn't hit that shot either. Crazy little sequence there. Underneath to Olsen. She's not going to have an easier shot than that. 21 points for Piper Olsen now. And it's 44-37. Grantsburg trying to pull away here with 7 minutes to go in the second half. Kress, again, Madison gets a touch on it. Still completed. Good job by Renee to not run over the player, and a good shot by Eggert to keep this close. And that's 13 for Nora. 5-point lead for the Pirates, 6:43 left to go. Hicks is blocked. Ruby Rengo set to check back in. She has 4 fouls, but under 7 minutes to go. You could hear Coach Thompson say travel in a disgusted way. Underneath, Rosen. Back out to Madison, back to Rosen. Piper just doing a number down there. Tough sledding in the post for Rosen. She'll kick it back up. This is Kress. Kress off the side of the backboard, so it comes right back to her. Now Peterson. Oh, boy. And another miss for Clear Lake. Another shot, and there it goes. Peterson. Brenna Peterson with 4 points, and now it's a 3-point game. A lot of offensive boards on that one. Ooh, tough pass. Schaefer goes up and knocks it down, and we have a timeout called by Grantsburg. Full timeout called by Grantsburg. We've said thank you to all of our video sponsors here tonight, so appreciate all of the sponsors, all of you listeners, and again, shout out to the guys who do the play-by-play at Clear Lake. Very entertaining, knowledgeable. They make the game fun to watch. So shout out to them. Somebody could let them know. At least one guy over here appreciates them. I know a lot of people do. Grantsburg leads by 3 here, 5:36 left to go. A couple players in foul trouble. Ruby Rengo has 4 fouls for Grantsburg. Nora Eggert. I think it's Nora Eggert who has 4 for Clear Lake. I don't write things down. I just try to remember them. So does she have 3? I thought somebody for Clear Lake had 4, but I certainly could be mistaken. They had to sit, so maybe it was just 3. Rango does have 4. She is out there on the court. Schaefer, the senior, on the logo, getting a screen. Looked like they wanted a little pick and roll there. Tell John, maybe getting away with one. Got away with that one. Here's Olsen. Olsen from the, up and down. And a travel on Olsen. Olsen is an aggressive offensive player. Anytime she gets the ball, it seems she wants to shoot. Piper Hicks is kind of the same way. They're not afraid to chuck it to the bucket. That time it kind of bit Olsen as she was guarded well. So a chance to tie on this possession potentially. Rosen over to Peterson and blocked by Rango, who avoids her 5th foul by keeping her hands mostly vertical. Under 5 minutes to go now. Rango with the block. Passed in. Peterson step back 3. No good. Rebound. That's Megan. Megan up to Rango. Rango traveled, got away with it, and scored. Looked like she took 1 or 2 extra little shuffles in there. But I have been wrong most of the time on that kind of stuff, so. Madison. Rosen. Tell John. 4:23, Grantsburg by 5. Madison. Clear Lake trying to stay patient here. They can. It's a 2-possession game with 4 minutes left. But Megan again, the right-handed layup this time is good. Look at her finish. Megan with 8 points. I think 3 of the buckets have come on fast breaks. Maybe the first one too. I don't remember back that far. But for sure, 3 fast break layups for Schaefer. Defense turning into offense for her. Peterson out to Kress. Kress picks up the dribble, finds Rosen. Rosen, nice play, getting to the basket. She now has 12, 2 players in double digits for Clear Lake. That was true before that basket, I guess. Over to Schaefer, finding Olsen. Olsen wants to go to the rim. Oh, it's over the rim, but Ruby's there. And now 2 players for Clear Lake are able to clear the rebound. Clear Lake down by 5. Here's Madison. Madison. Now Kress looking for Rosen. Rosen is going to get fouled, and she'll get 2 as Piper Olsen commits it. So 2 shots coming up for Rosen, who's, what is she? 5 of 6, I think, from the free throw line. So not who Grantsburg wants on the line of, I almost said line of scrimmage. Don't you know football season's over? Pretty much. Rosen, the lefty, pushes it up there and gets the roll. 13 points for her and a timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Clear Lake coach Chad Eggert. 48-44, 2:51 left to go. A good one here. It's going to come down to the end between the Pirates and the Warriors. We will announce the Russ Erickson player of the game. It's becoming more and more clear. Oh, it went back to the first half. Stacy, I promise, before I had the snafu here, it did say second half, so let me just fix that now. She's rolling her eyes. She doesn't believe me. Somebody help me. All right, quarter is 2. All right, that's an important piece. There we go. So Russ Erickson, player of the game, coming up. Last night it was Megan. She's had a heck of a good night tonight, too. 8 points and phenomenal defense. Rosen hits the second. but I think it might go to somebody new tonight. Stacy's putting herself, throwing her hat in the ring. Kress takes the ball away. Tough shot. There's a rebound, foul, and one. Piper Olson picks up her 5th foul. And Nora Eggert picks up her 15th point. Piper Olson is fouled out of the game. I don't think she realizes it yet. Now she'll come out as Whit Myers comes back in. It is a close game. In fact, it could be tied here. Grantsburg had a 9-point lead just a few minutes ago, and if Eggert can hit this one, which we know she can, it's going to be tied. 16 points for Nora Eggert, and it is all tied up with 2.5 minutes to go. Grantsburg's best offensive threat tonight is on the bench with her 5th foul. That is out of bounds off of Clear Lake. Megan saying she was blocked. Twos, and she does get it back to Megan. Schaefer. Twos. Madison. Madison has it poked free. Eggert loses the handle because of twos. Peterson thought about it. Up, no good. Good defense by Rengo to stay up and down. Here's Schaefer. Schaefer flying in, trying to get it to Ruby. It's off her hands. No, it's off of Clear Lake, out of bounds. Thought Ruby might have been the last one to touch it, but officials said otherwise. 1:49 left to go in this tie game. Will we get bonus basketball tonight? Great defense. I don't even know if Kress saw the ball, and now a timeout called. Good call by Coach Eggert, as that was trouble land for Madison, trapped in that corner. Not a lot she could do there. So a timeout called by Clear Lake. 48-48. Grantsburg, like I said just a second ago, had a 9-point lead. But Clear Lake able to come back. Grantsburg has 7 fouls, Clear Lake just 3. So we'll see how that plays out here down the stretch. 1:40 left to go in the game. In regulation, I should say. Peterson. Madison down to Rosen. Rosen, tough shot, and she got it. Rosen again, now she has 16. And a foul on Peterson. And Megan is like, her face says, finally. She was asking for a block a couple possessions ago. That time she did draw the foul. Inbound to Twos. Twos has a baseline shot, no good, short. And Rosen comes away with the rebound. So Clear Lake a chance to take the lead here on this possession. About a minute left to go. Megan tries for it. It gets back up top to Madison. And a foul either on Megan or Madison. We'll see who they get. And it'll be a 1-and-1 here. So not the worst thing, down by 2, getting the foul, and it is on Megan. That's 1 on number 5. He thought it was 5 on number 1. There is no number 1, but I'm not blaming. Oh, actually, Kaylee Moore did not foul out, by the way. 1-and-1. Big hit. by Madison. She has 4. That puts Clear Lake up by 3 with 55.1 seconds left to go. This one even bigger to give Clear Lake a 2-possession lead. It is up and it is through. Big hits there by Madison. Madison, a sophomore. Oh, risky pass, and it's intercepted by Rosen. Will Grantsburg foul here? They are going to have to foul, and Witt will foul Peterson. 38.6 seconds left to go. That'll be a 1-and-1, last 1-and-1 here for Clear Lake. And she got it. Nice clutch shot there by Brenna Peterson, her 5th point. And her 6th point. Gives Clear Lake a 6-point lead. 54-48. Lobbed into Rengo. Rengo's shot is good. What a shot. Timeout Grantsburg. That's what Grantsburg needed, a quick score right there, and it's 54-50. 30.8 seconds left to go, full timeout. Look at the standings one more time. This is what's at stake, the top of the conference. Kind of a 3-horse race right now. Not saying Siren can't get back in it, but Turtle Lake with none losses, Clear Lake with 1, as well as Grantsburg with 1. Some quality basketball here atop the West Lakeland standings. And here's what's coming up. Clear Lake winning their first 4, had a couple losses in a row, then their next 4, they're looking to keep that streak alive. Grantsburg likewise on a 3-game winning streak, and this one is definitely not over. 4-point lead for Clear Lake. They're in the driver's seat with 30.8 seconds left to go. Nora Eggert to inbound. Looking, coming back for it is Peterson. That's who they want on the line, and that's who they'll get as Whitney Myers fouls. That is her 3rd foul. Not as much of a factor right now. Under 30 to go. Brenna Peterson. It's time to shoot 2. It's double bonus for Clear Lake. Free throw up and good. That's a still a 2-possession lead. 7 points for Brenna. And it's going to take a couple 3-pointers for Grantsburg to get into this one to tie it up. Under 30. Megan down the lane, and she'll take that. What a shot. Schaefer with 10, and now what? Timeout called by Clear Lake. Full timeout, 19.6 seconds left to go. Now, last night there was a similar situation when the boys were playing. Close game. Grantsburg was up by 2 at the end of the game. There were about 19 seconds left to go. Luck inbounded the ball. Grantsburg let some time fall off the clock because they only had 3 or 4 fouls, just like Clear Lake. And they fouled with like 8 seconds left for their 5th foul, I think, or 4th foul. Fouled again, leaving Luck with just a couple of seconds to try to get a shot off, which they did. But they missed. It would have been to tie the game. So see if Clear Lake and Coach Eggert come out with a similar strategy here using the fouls that they have. They only have 4 fouls, so they have 2 to give. The 3rd would be a bonus, so they could foul. And of course, it's their ball too. So if Grantsburg gets the ball back, and here we go, Eggert to inbound again. Ooh, she had a teammate there in Madison, and she does get it to her. Clock is ticking. Madison ends up down. And Brandy will go to the line to shoot 2 with 17.2 seconds left to go. That's just Megan's second foul. Madison, and they miss one. They have been fantastic down the stretch here. Brandy has 5 points. Can she make it 6? She can. Pirates come out. 15 seconds left. Here's Madison. Underneath, Rango is open, shot up and good, 10 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. And, oh, they get away from it, 3 seconds. And Renee Tews is able to track down Kress with 2.1 seconds left to go. 1 of 2 will seal the game here for Ellie Kress. Good job by Clear Lake to break that press. And Grantsburg unable to foul on the inbounds. There would have been about 10 seconds left, now just 2. Free throw, no good. Still a chance here for Grantsburg. They'd have to get the rebound. 2 seconds, it'd have to be a heroic, maybe half-court shot. It'd need to be a 3. Free throw, good. Makes it all moot. Clear Lake is gonna win this game. Megan's gonna take the shot. It won't matter. 58-54 the score as the clock hits zeros. Wow, what an impressive comeback from Clear Lake. They were down by 9 with just a few minutes left to go. Came back and won by 4. And they will go to 8-1. Grantsburg will fall to 7-2. 9-4 overall. Clear Lake goes to 11-3 overall. So, and again, coming up for these two teams, Grantsburg will go to Frederick on Friday. Clear Lake goes to Luck. One more thing to do, a couple more things to do. Let's look at the final stats here. For Clear Lake, they had 2 girls with 16 points, Nora Eggert and Kate Rosen. The free throws for Clear Lake were phenomenal tonight. I can see on my score sheet here just tons and tons of made free throws. So 16 points apiece for Eggert and Rosen. Brenna Peterson had 8. Brandy Madison had 6. 5 for Kress and 2 for Hayden, 1 for Teljohn. For the Pirates, it was 21 points for Piper Olson. Megan Schaefer also in double digits with 10. Ruby Rengo with 10 as well. Madison with 2. Piper Hicks with 2. Whitney Myers with 2 as well. So that is the scoring. Now on to the Russ Erickson Player of the Game as they have turned off the lights quickly down there. It's Mike Moritz turning off the lights. He doesn't want any horsing around. Good luck with that, Mr. Moritz. Russ Erickson Player of the Game. Piper, it's got to be Piper. Piper Olson, the freshman with 21 points and phenomenal defensively, rebound-wise, had a couple blocks, and the freshman is the Russ Erickson Player of the Game tonight. That's a Grantsburg only thing, and it's time to be real. So let's be real with Stacy. You ready to be in my Be Real? All right, we'll send that off. That's going to do it, guys and gals. A split here tonight. Grantsburg winning the first one, Clear Lake winning the second one. And that will wrap it up here from Grantsburg. 58-54, the final score here. The Clear Lake Warriors win, and you watched it here because Stacy was on the camera and I was on the vocals, and we appreciate you watching high school basketball here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.